the sentencing for Friday, October the 3rd at 10 a.m. I am willing to expedite it. Diddy's lawyer, we would like it expedited. Judge, we will need an oh my God, I can't speak. It is so much going on. Judge, we will need an expedited pre-sentencing report from probation, but I will be available anytime. Oh my giddy fucking aunt. Oh my word, it's all fucking going on. So, judge is saying, I'm setting the sentencing for October the 3rd. Diddy's team, we want to expedite this. We want this to happen quicker. That's what they're saying. Expedite means we want this to happen sooner. Okay? So they would like it expedited, and the judge is saying we will need an expediting pre-sentencing report. So he needs a report to get this cracking. But the judge said he's available anytime. October the 3rd. Can you imagine if we have to fucking wait till then? They haven't said what the minimum sentence is. No. So, do you know also Diddy's family had a plane chartered ready to go? That's how confident they were that he was going to be walking out that courtroom today. They had the plane chartered. Okay, if you're just joining, Diddy has been denied bail. The judge has denied bail. So he has been found guilty for 2 charges out of 5. He's been found guilty for transportation to engage in prostitution. He's been found not guilty of sex trafficking. He's been found not guilty of racketeering. The defence wanted him to have bail, walk out the courtroom today, go home, wait for his sentencing. Judge said no, Diddy is too dangerous. He's got a history of violence. The judges then said, okay, we'll set the sentencing for the October the 3rd. Diddy's team have said, we want to expedite that. We want that to happen quicker. And the judge has said, okay, give me a report for pre-sentencing. I will be available when you are. Just refreshing, see if there's anything else. Okay, here we go. Judge, there is a great divide on the sentencing guideline. I can see that Miss Comey, prosecution, has her statute book open. Comey, the rule required a preparation of a report, absent a reasoned waiver. Prosecution may be able to expedite. Judge, update me by July the 8th at noon. Okay, we're on July the 2nd. So the judge is asking for an update by July the 8th, but the judge has denied Diddy bail today. Diddy is going back down into his cell today until he is sentenced. He don't want to be in that cell, does he? He does not want to be in there. And Diddy's family had chartered a plane to take him away. Let me know what you all think. I can't keep up with all the comments because I'm trying to read on Twitter, but I'll go back through. If anyone wants to go and read this, by the way, on Twitter themselves, this is at Inner City Press. Chartered a plane. Diddy's family had a plane waiting to pick him up, to take him to Miami, to take him wherever. But the judge said no. He wanted a freak off as soon as he was out for real. I kind of believe you. Am I his best mate? No. He wants to get the same hair colour. Yeah, he can't get his hand on the hair dye. Where am I reading this? I am reading this on X, on Twitter, Inner City Press. At Inner City Press. Okay, if we want an update, the judge has denied Diddy bail. So Diddy is not walking out of the courtroom today to go home and wait for his sentencing. The judge has denied this. So today, Diddy has been found guilty on 2 charges out of 5. He's been found guilty of transportation to engage in prostitution in relation to Cassie and Jane. He has been found not guilty of racketeering. He's been found not guilty of sex trafficking, okay? The defence wanted him to walk out of the courtroom today. They said what he's been charged and made guilty of is lesser than everything that he could have potentially gotten. He's been well behaved. The prosecution said, no, he's dangerous. The people that testified are scared. The judge said, bail denied. Diddy is too dangerous. He's been dangerous many times. The judge then said that he's setting the sentencing for the 3rd of October. Diddy's team has said, we want to expedite that. We want that quicker. We want the sentencing quicker. So the judge has said, okay, I need a report. I need a report if you want me to do it quicker. And the probation have said the same. We may be able to expedite. We have to prepare a report as well. Judge has said, update me by July the 8th. We're on July the 2nd. The judge is now saying we'll hold a hearing on the afternoon of July the 8th. Diddy's lawyer has said, Your Honour has a lot of information from presiding over the trial. We want the sentencing as soon as possible. They've said other cases like this, there's nothing remotely similar. Diddy's team want to know exactly what he's facing and how quick. I wonder if that's so they try and appeal. Who the fuck knows? Yeah, 50 Cent, what's he saying? Shall we have a little look at his Insta? I'll just refresh it. I've got it up here. I've got it up here on all my tabs, darlings. Oh. Get the fuck off my page talking about I'm supposed to be scared of the gay Teflon Don. Ooh. 50 Cent's Instagram's going to be entertaining for all of us tonight, I think. Okay, if you're just joining, the judge has denied Diddy bail. Diddy is not allowed to walk out of that courtroom today and go home. He is staying in his cell. He is too dangerous. The judge has said he is too... I swear I've pulled a vein in my neck from fucking getting hyped up covering this shit. The judge has denied Diddy's bail. Diddy is going back down into his cell with his grey beard and his grey fucking hair. The judge set the sentencing for October the 3rd. Diddy's team said, no, we want it quicker. We want it quicker. We want it quicker. So the judge has told the prosecution and the defence, well, I need you to prepare a report. Prepare these reports. We'll have a hearing on July the 8th. Sorry, just making sure I'm not missing anything, giving you everything you need. Diddy has been found guilty today on 2 charges out of 5. Okay? 2 charges of transportation to engage in prostitution when it comes to Jane and Cassie. He's been found not guilty of sex trafficking when it comes to Jane and Cassie. He's been found not guilty of sex trafficking. July the 8th is not the sentencing. July the 8th is when the judge has asked for a hearing and the defence and prosecution need to present and prepare reports to try and expedite the sentencing. Okay? I'm trying to keep up with all the comments, but the bottom line is bail has been denied. I will read some of this again for if you're new here. If you're new here, welcome. Diddy has been denied bail. Okay, the jury convicted the defendant on counts 3 and 5 for the following reasons. Bail is denied. Even if the defendant was solely required to show that he is not a danger to the community, he could not meet that burden. Prior to the trial, the court denied bail and sees no reason to reverse that now. His violence is depicted in the video of Cassie Ventura. The defence admitted this is a terrible moment. Domestic violence is the issue. There was also the London hotel incident. Expedite means make something happen sooner. So, the judge said he set the sentencing for, I really hope we get to 1,000 people on this live. We're on 9:20. 9:20. Okay, the judge has set the sentencing for Friday, October the 3rd. He's willing to expedite it. So that the judge means I'm willing to sentence sooner. Diddy's team, we want it expedited. We want it as soon as we can. And the judge says we need an expedited pre-sentencing report from the probation. Okay, so from the probation. Okay. So the prosecution and the defence need to prepare these reports. And the judge has said, okay, we'll have a hearing on afternoon of July 8th. That's not a sentencing hearing. That is a hearing where the judge is going to hear what they've got to say in these reports. And then the sentencing will be decided. Imagine if we had to wait till October. Fuck my life. Diddy's team had chartered a plane. They were that confident that he was going to walk out the courtroom today. Oh, 1 million likes. You guys are so cute. I know I'm too small fry to ever get that, but I'm just grateful for everyone on this live, everyone commenting, everyone getting involved. Thank you. And I'm sorry I got riled up there. I swear I think I pulled a nerve in my neck. Yes, I'm from the UK. Yes, it is 10:30 at night here. It's 5:30 in New York. If you've just joined, bail has been denied for Diddy. He's not walking out the courtroom today. They chartered a plane and they said that the defense team was saying, can he fly to Miami? Can he fly to here? Can we fly to there? No, he fucking well can't. Because he is going back down to his cell with his grey little beard. I'm just seeing if anything else. If anyone wants to read all of this, because the creator often gets rid of the tweets after, it's Inner City Press. At Inner City Press. South Africa, I see you just joined. What's good? I literally love you and your dedication to this, girl. I'm too far into this now. Okay, if you're just joining, the judge has denied Diddy bail. He is going back into his cell until he gets sentenced. Diddy has been found guilty with 2 charges out of 5, okay? So he has been charged with transportation to engage in prostitution twice, for Jane and for Cassie. He's been found not guilty of sex trafficking for Jane and Cassie. He's been found not guilty of racketeering, okay? The defence team wanted Diddy to walk out of the courtroom today and be at home while he awaited sentencing. The prosecution said, no, he's dangerous. Cassie's lawyer said, no, he's dangerous. The judge said, you know what? He's fucking dangerous. He was dangerous before this trial started and he's dangerous now. Bail denied. The judge then says, okay, I'm setting the sentencing for October the 3rd. Defence is like, no, we want to expedite that. We want to make that happen sooner. The judge is like, okay, I need reports made and I am going to call another hearing on July the 8th. Okay? They need their reports ready on July the 8th. RICO, or racketeering, is saying that they were basically trying to prove that Diddy was part and ran a criminal enterprise, okay? So he had a bunch of people that worked for him doing criminal activities for him. Fraud, bribery, arson, drug dealing, okay? He was found not guilty of that. Okay. Diddy's lawyer. Then there was the Emperor's Club case of the former governor of New York. We understand this is moving quickly. The issue for us is if we had more time, we could have shown extraordinary circumstances. Bore off, you're fucking done. Guys, I need a drink. Nuha just posted the sketch of him. Shout out to Nuha. She's one of my favourite creators on this app. She's fucking amazing. At Devotedly Yours. Go and follow her if you're not already. Her Diddy updates have been fucking phenomenal. Also, Kent Law Firm. He's amazing. Diddy has not made bail. He has not made bail. The judge has said he is too dangerous. He is too dangerous to let out on bail. I love the fact that Diddy's lawyer is saying if we had more time, we could have shown extraordinary circumstances. We could have prepared. You had 10 months to prepare, mate. 10 months to prepare for this trial. Excuses, excuses, excuses. How are we all feeling? Diddy is not getting bail. He's going back down into his cell until he gets sentenced. I found it funny when you cursed. Sorry for the swearing, guys. I've been getting carried away. Apologies. How long will he get? I have no idea. For the 2 charges Diddy has been found guilty for, each of them carry a maximum sentence of 10 years. If the judge threw the book at him, he could get 20 years. Which, how old is Diddy? I literally have pulled a vein in my neck getting so excited about this. Diddy age. 55. So he'd be 75 when he'd be getting out. Do you know what? I feel like even if this is a little bit more justice for Cassie and Jane and the other victims today, that he still has to stay in there and just think about every moment and replay every second of this trial in his head. Good. I don't think he's going to get 20 years either. Absolutely not. I don't think it's enough justice either, Donna. I agree. I know they're not pushing for 20 years, but that is just what each sentence carries as a maximum sentence. So if they were, I'm not saying they will, if they were, that would be the biggest thing. Sorry, I'm trying to keep up with all the comments, my darlings. How long do I think he will get? I have no idea. I was watching Kent Law Firm earlier. He said he might just get months, which will be fucking insanity. Just refreshing 50's Insta. Nothing new there. Let's refresh Twitter. Okay. Okay, another update, Judge. You concede violence in your closing. Whether that's relevant to sentencing is not for today, but it can be considered on bail application. Diddy's lawyer, in June 2024, there's an argument that Mr. Combs was defending himself. Bro, why are we going back over this? Jury has like come to their verdict. Why is Diddy's team bringing up this old shit? Guys, thank you for all the likes. You're fucking angels, a lot of you. Biggie trial. They want Diddy for the Biggie trial. Okay. Diddy has been denied bail. He's not walking out of that courtroom today. He's going back to his cell. He can replay every moment of this trial in his head. And he can stroke his great ass beard. I'm just refreshing these tweets to see if anything else comes through. Okay. Diddy's team are now trying to bring up other shit. Okay. So Diddy's team are saying in June 2024, there's an argument that Mr. Combs was defending himself. Mr. Combs tried to get into a batterers program in New York. The jury never heard that. Then he got arrested. All these months later, here we are. The same drive to meet the head on, like the self-respecting businessman he is. His business was keeping baby oil and Astroglide in fucking business. So Diddy's team are basically arguing now that had they had more time, they would have been able to present this to the jury. Guys, you had 10 months. You had 10 months. What the fuck you chatting about? Are they still trying to get him out when the judge said no bail? Yep. They've had enough time. Astroglide is lubricant, my darling. Diddy loved it. Diddy kept them in business. Imagine Diddy's family chartering a plane because they thought he was gonna... I know, I'm fully crashing out. I'm so sorry, guys. I never thought I'd be someone that crashed out on a live, and I never really do lives. I need to calm down. Okay, I'll calm down. People responding on Twitter. Ashley, I love you. You've been the best throughout this trial. Natalie, love you too. You have to go live more. So funny. Maybe this is why I shouldn't go live, because I'm fucking crashing out. I'm fucking crashing out, mate. How embarrassing, chartering a plane and he's back in the cell. A fucking men. Is he getting jail time? So, the judge originally set the sentencing for the 3rd of October. Diddy's team said, no, we want to expedite that. We want that to happen sooner, okay? So now they will need to prepare a report. Whoa, the phone nearly fell off. Prepare a report, which they will discuss in a court hearing on the 8th of July. Chartering a plane means they had a plane ready at the airport to pick Diddy up and whisk him off to anywhere he wanted to go. Instead, Diddy is going back into his cell because he has been denied bail. Alexa, play Akon, Locked Up. What are the civil charges? Diddy has been found guilty to date of 2 charges out of 5, okay? The 2 charges he's been found guilty of are transportation to engage in prostitution. What that means is he flew people across state lines, escorts, and then he paid them to have sex with Cassie and Jane, okay? He's not guilty of racketeering, and he's not guilty of sex trafficking Jane and Cassie. The sentencing is not happening on July the 8th. There is going to be a hearing where the judge will hear reports, okay? What did he call it? A pre-sentencing report, okay? But now, okay, here we fucking go, you lot. You ready for a laugh? So now Diddy's defense team are trying to say if we had more time, there are more things we could have presented to the jury. You know, so they're saying that the incident that happened in June 2024, Diddy was defending himself. Now they're saying he's been a model prisoner. There have been no issues. He's going to have next chapters of his life. When you're charged with racketeering, you have dark talks. When I was reading the Mia message for his birthday, I had a hard time doing it. Bro, it's too late to apologize. Why are you bringing this up now, bro? The fucking verdict has come out. The defence, fuck me, mate. Grasping at straws here. People are replying on the Twitter thread. This is quite the stretch. Also, if you want to go and read this yourself, at Inner City Press on Twitter. Like, guys, this was everything you should have said this in your closing argument. Bail denied. If you're just joining, bail has been denied. I don't know why I keep going into an Australian accent. I'm having a full crash out. Guys, you've got to bear with me. I've done over 80 videos on this case. And because I'm in the UK, it's been late nights. I've come home from work. I've sat here with my laptop and my phone every night. I've not had a life, guys. I've been going on a big mission with the boys. And now the judge has denied Diddy bail. You're so welcome. I'm just here to update you and make it simple. What does racketeering mean? So that charge basically means that they were trying to say, well, I believe he was, but everyone's entitled to their own opinion. No one has to agree with me, FYI. They were trying to say that Diddy was running a criminal enterprise, okay? So that he was doing criminal activity and that there were people within his enterprise, within his companies that were doing illegal acts for him. Drug distribution, fraud, bribery, arson. Remember Kid Cudi's car blew up? Remember Kid Cudi's car blew up after Diddy said it was going to blow up? Funny that. Real funny that. And Diddy's Escalade that was registered to Diddy's company was seen speeding away from the scene. Fucking outrageous, mate. Oh my God. The Diddy's defense are really trying to play the sympathy card here. Okay, you ready for the next bit? His children are here. His 2 daughters, they're in the middle of the second row. They no longer have a living mother. Here, the user of prostitution services has been convicted under the Mann Act. He was acquitted of violence for sex trafficking. That's outrageously disrespectful. Can you believe that the defence are using that? Oh my goodness gracious, I'm shocked at that. How low will this defence go? What I don't understand is, if there was like someone that was a lawyer expert in the chat, why are they saying all this now and the judge has said it's denied? Fuck it, it's denied. It's denied, team. That's it. Hey Ellie, my love, I'm just crashing out. Fully crashing out. Clutching at straws. I'm crashing out and the defence are fucking clutching at straws. Guys, if you've just joined, the judge has denied Diddy bail. All right? The judge has denied Diddy bail. So he has got to go back to his cell until sentencing. The judge set the sentencing for October the 3rd. Diddy's defence said, no way, we want it sooner. We want it expedited, okay? So the judge has said, fine, but you have to prepare a report and we are going to go through that on July the 8th. He won't be sentenced on the July the 8th. There will be a hearing to go through these reports. Now, the defence are basically pleading and begging with the judge that Diddy is not a violent person, that when he had these violent incidents, he was going to go to a battery course. What, Diddy was going to go and learn how to not batter women? Fuck off. And now they are saying that his children are in the courtroom. His 2 daughters are in the middle row. They don't have a mother. And he was acquitted of violence for sex trafficking. So why can't he go? Prosecution are fighting back. His brazenness is almost unmatched. They suggest it was self-defense is insulting. He slapped her in the shoulder. He had drugs in his New York hotel room. He invited Jane. So when Diddy went to New York in September, when he knew he was going to be arrested at some point, he had drugs. He had bags of pink powder in his hotel room. He was contacting Jane about freak-offs right before he was going to be arrested. And God knows what his children have seen. You're so right. You're so right. But to bring up Kim Porter in this, I find that fucking disgusting and so disrespectful. I know the jury are getting paid a fucking whack, but where's your conscience? Where is your conscience? Okay, Diddy's lawyer. He's still trying to get Diddy out. We could craft conditions. Would the court be open to us putting together a bail package? I am happy to do so. Judge, fuck me, I want to kiss this judge. The bail application is denied. will receive, hopefully, a joint proposal on expediting the sentencing on Tuesday, a hearing at 2 p.m. There we go. Locked up, they won't let me out. Yes, I can quickly recap, my darling. The judge has denied Diddy bail. So he is not walking out of that courtroom today to wait at home to be sentenced. The judge has said, you are staying in. You're locked up. Diddy has been found guilty of 2 charges out of 5 that were brought against him. So he is charged with 2 charges of transportation to engage in prostitution, flying people over state lines, escorts, and then paying them to have sex with Jane and Cassie. He's been found not guilty of racketeering. So that's a criminal enterprise where he had people working for him, not guilty of that, and not guilty of sex trafficking in relation to Jane and Cassie, okay? The judge has denied bail. Diddy's defense are trying to argue he's not a violent guy. He was going to go to classes. His children are sat in the courtroom. His daughters don't have a mother. Can we draft bail conditions? We would be happy to. Judge has said, fuck no. Fuck no. He is not being denied bail. But the judge has said, okay, I'll bring the sentencing forward, but I need you to prepare a proposal for me. We're going to go through that on the 8th of July. Okay? There won't be sentencing on the 8th of July. I can't believe there's nearly 100k likes on this. Fuck me. Oh my God, there is. Do you know what? For someone that just sits in their bedroom, I mean, I've put a lot of fucking work into this case. It's been a slog, my darlings. But that's why I'm so grateful for all of you for being here. Like, Jesus Christ. I've literally pulled a vein in my neck. Hey, from the UK, us women stand with, I stand with women in America. I stand with women all over the world. If this is just, I've got to reiterate how I might be crashing out and being a bit lighthearted now. It is not lost on me, the severity and weight of this case. What Cassie, Jane, all of the victims, everyone that testified went through. That is not lost on me, how horrendous and harrowing and just fucking awful this has been for them. Yep, Capricorn Clark, everyone that testified and everyone that didn't testify and everyone that has been a victim of Diddy in some way, shape or form. I do not take it lightly, everything I've been reading in this case, and I've been reading some dark fucking stuff. And I stand with those women wholeheartedly, and all I pray for them for the rest of their lives is that they are smothered in love, support, peace, care. I think this is a huge step back for women today. I think this is a huge reason that women don't come forward. I'm being so for real. And this is a huge reason why women aren't believed. And there were 8 men on that jury and only 4 women. Go figure. Go fucking figure. The court has now been adjourned. So that's it, guys. Sorry that I crashed out a bit. I just felt like this was a slither of a bit more victory than what we got from the actual sentencing today. Any more updates? So the court has been adjourned, my darling. So what has happened? I'm getting these updates. If you go onto Twitter and follow at Inner City Press, he might hide these tweets now and put them behind a paywall, but they're there right now at the minute if you go and have a look at Inner City Press. Oh, Megan, thank you so much. Thank you for all the likes and stuff. Honestly, I'm just someone that really wanted to give you guys the information in a digestible way that was really respectful to the victims, because I stand with these women wholeheartedly. Inner City Press on Twitter. Caroline, I love you. Sending you love. He was found guilty of 2 charges out of 5. He was found guilty of transportation to engage in prostitution. So that means he was flying people over state lines, escorts, paying them to have sex with Cassie and Jane. He was found not guilty of sex trafficking of Cassie and Jane, and he was found not guilty of racketeering. And racketeering is running a criminal enterprise. Legal student here, defence can file motion for reconsideration to overturn bail decision. I think they can too, but I don't think this judge will have it. I don't think this judge will have it. Stephanie, thank you so much, my darling. Racketeering is one of the hardest charges to prove. Amen, girl. By the way, Beatmaster, my honey, good to see you. From South Africa, we love you. Please read my comments. South Africa in the house. Okay, so the judge has denied bail. The judge said we will do sentencing on October the 3rd. Diddy's team said, no, we want it sooner. We want it quicker. Judge said, okay, prepare me a report. There'll be a hearing on the 8th of July. I will hear this report. I don't think the sentencing will be then, but then we might find out when the sentencing will be. The defence then still tried to argue that Diddy walk out of the courtroom today. They were saying he's a good person. He's been a model prisoner. He was going to go to classes for his violence. His 2 daughters are in the courtroom. They don't have a mother. Judge said, tough tits, tough titties. Bail denied. And I do find it disgusting that they would use his children like that. And I pray to God that someone is protecting Diddy's children and bringing them up in the right way, because this is going to have traumatised them for life. The 2 daughters' mother is Kim Porter, who sadly passed away. So the court is adjourned, my honeys. And thank you for all of the nice comments and the likes and chatting with me and being here. Like I said, I'm just someone who sits in their room making these videos to try and make news more digestible. I hope you'll consider giving me a follow if you like entertainment and celebrity news. Accent, I'm from the UK. Oh my goodness, what happened? Did he get bail? No. Diddy has been denied bail from the judge. Sorry, I'm just trying to read all the comments and keep up, that's all. He's been denied bail from the judge. And the judge has, he's set, why do I have great teeth? Oh, I have bad teeth. Thanks, I just got these on my holiday to Mallorca. I'm digressing now, I'm just chatting with you now, guys. Yep, they're going back to court on Tuesday. I don't think the judge is going to give Diddy any bail. They tried to get him bail 3 times before. They put up Diddy's homes as collateral. They put up his mum's home. They put up 50 million. They were saying, we'll give Diddy's passports, his cell phones. The judge said, nope, 3 times. I don't think they're letting him out. How long did he get? He has not been sentenced yet. 50 did post on Insta. Let me see if he's done any more. Excuse me. Flowers for me, Leslie Ann. Love you, darling. He is a threat to all the witnesses, isn't he? I believe so, but that's only my personal opinion. I echo your skin and teeth look amazing. Thank you. How long is it adjourned for? They're going to be back in the courtroom on July the 8th. If you want to go and read the tweet, it's at Inner City Press. Can he get life for both of the charges he's been found guilty of? No. Both of those charges carry a maximum of 10 years each. So altogether, that's 20 years, which I do not think he will get. You've been fab reporting the case. Thank you so much. I do think Jane is probably scared. I think she is. Thank you so much for all the kind comments. It's at Inner City Press on Twitter. What part of the UK are you from? I'm from Devon originally. I live in Bristol now. Thank you so much for it. Good night, Terry, my darling. I don't know what you want me to show again so you can screenshot, I'm afraid. Let me know. I was born in Bristol. Hey, Bristol gal. I watched every single one. Oh, my earrings. Sorry, babe. They were from the airport. I don't know the shop. Torbados talking in the house. I'm from Exeter originally. What did I say about 50 Cent? I said that he posted on Insta saying, get the fuck off my page, talking about I'm supposed to be scared of the gay Teflon Don. Do I feel more cases will now come forward? Yeah, possibly. Exeter is the best for shopping. Bristol girlies stand up. Hey, Loz. Greetings from the Seychelles. Oh my fucking God, I would love to go there. I just hope his kids are being supported. I completely agree with you, Leslie. They're going to be so traumatised from this. Brixham. Oh my God, you know I was in Dartmouth, which I know is not far from there, a couple of weekends ago. It was so lovely. Hey, London. I love London, my fave. How long do I think you will get? I am not really an expert in US law, but if you go and watch Kent Law Firm, he has... he does really good updates. Really, really good updates. Love from Liverpool. I'm obsessed with Liverpool and Liverpudlians. Scousers are the best people ever. West Africa. Wow, I'm near Bristol. Hey, Lulu. Do you know the Tunnels Beach? Yes, I do know that in Ilfracombe. I do know that. And guys, I'm going to still be doing my recaps and reporting on all of this stuff that happens in the Diddy trial. And I can do more lives if people like prefer chatting like this. Go to sleep, Sarah, my darling. It's 11 o'clock. I know it's late. I'm also going to do a really cheap plug here because it's just never often I'm on live. But I've also started a little travel account. It's called Views with Nat. If you wanted to follow it, I'd be really grateful. But you obviously don't have to. It's little travel tips and places that I've been on holiday. The sentencing, the judge has set it for October the 3rd. And the defence team have said... we want it sooner. So there's now going to be a hearing on July the 8th where they will present their reports and then the judge can say that. Can you tag your travel account? I would love to, my darlings, but I don't know how to type in here. How do I type? Oh, I can reply. Oh, yeah, babe. I think I can reply to you. Yay. Oh my God. Can you tell I never go live? I've just popped my travel account. It's only new. I think I've just replied to you. It's Views with Nat. So like we've got news with Nat. We've got Views with Nat. But I've only just started it. So be kind. Do people want to keep talking about Diddy? Do people want to go to sleep? Is there anything else you want me to go over? Have you just joined? Please let me know. He's been denied bail. He's being led back down to his cell now. Did you hear the suit that's come forward with Diddy's son? I did hear that. I can do a video on that. Charlotte's Life, my darling. Yes, the judge has denied Diddy bail. He's not going anywhere. He has, the judge has also said the sentencing will happen on the 3rd of October. Diddy's team said, no, we want that to happen quicker. So the judge has said, fine, you need to prepare some reports and we'll have a hearing on July the 8th. Now, that won't be a sentencing hearing on July the 8th. That will just be hearing the reports. Cassie has already got her payout. So she got her payout from her lawsuit before this began. Guys, thank you so much for being here on all the likes and being kind. I feel strange because this is like really dark and harrowing and an awful trial. And I just stand with the women. But I just really hope this has been... all I wanted was to make this easy for people to understand. And I've done over 80 parts of this case. And I feel like I'm getting a bit more of a grip on it. What's the update? Bail has been denied. Diddy is going back to his cell to await his sentencing. Charlotte, thank you so much, my darling. Diddy has been found guilty of 2 counts out of 5. Okay? He's been found guilty of transportation to engage in prostitution. He's been found guilty of 2 counts of that for Cassie and Jane. He's been found not guilty of racketeering, and he's been found not guilty of sex trafficking for Cassie and Jane. The judge set his sentencing, so when we find out what he's going to be sentenced to on October the 3rd, Diddy's team said we want that to be sooner. So the judge has said, fine, we can expedite this. We'll have a hearing on July the 8th. You both have to prepare your reports for me, and we will come to a decision then. So Diddy has been denied bail, okay? Denied. All the witnesses need protection. I feel a bit like that too. I feel like that too. I feel fucking weird. Night, Katie. Thanks for being here, my darling. What are these reports about? Good question. So what the judge called them here. Excuse me, I'm just finding out for you. It's a pre-sentencing report. Okay. Can we have your skincare routine? You absolutely can. I use this. Let me show you. Sorry that we're digressing. So all of the MAC skincare that's in this packaging, I use like the foam cleanser, and then I use Fenty Skin's Cherry Dove Toner, And then I use the MAC Skin Canvas Balm. It's fucking amazing. It's not that cheap, but it's fucking amazing. Julia, oh my God, I'm so happy you're here, girl. I love you. Julia does celebrity and pop culture news as well. You should follow her. What's the sentencing report? Honestly, my babe, I don't know. This toner is great for oily skin. Here we go. Pre-sentencing report is done by a probation officer, interviews families and assesses risk. Ivy, thank you, my sweet angel. I'm not an expert on US law, and to be honest, I'm a little bit tired from just doing all this. I'm never tired of speaking to you guys, though, and I can't believe I haven't gone live more. Also, where in the UK are you from? I'm from the southwest. I'm from Devon originally. I live in Bristol now. Thank you for doing this. You're so welcome. Thank you for being here, darling. Talking is stressful. Talking is... Julia, I completely agree. Completely agree, my sweet. Also, it's worth noting that Diddy's team was still trying to get Diddy bail even after the judge said no. They said that he's been a model prisoner. There have been no issues. And they also said his children are here. He has 2 daughters. They're in the middle of the second row. They no longer have a living mother. Can you believe they're pulling that shit out? For those of you who are just joining, Diddy has been denied bail. He is going back to his cell to await sentencing. I binged your full series in one night, pregnancy insomnia. Oh, my darling Jess, I hope you're feeling well. Congratulations on your pregnancy, though. How exciting. So glad this judge has half a brain. Me fucking too. Do you reckon the judge goes home and is just like, fuck me, what a day? Has he been found guilty? Diddy has been found guilty of 2 charges out of 5. He's been found guilty for transportation to engage in prostitution. For Cassie and Jane, he's been found not guilty for racketeering and not guilty for sex trafficking. 3 weeks left, Jess. Oh my goodness, how exciting. Justice for the children. Diddy's children are going to be traumatised for the rest of their lives. I really hope that they get help. Good night, Terry, my darling. Sleep well. Can't believe he wasn't found guilty of more. Me too. Me too. And there were 8 men on the jury, 4 women. Diddy has been denied bail. Skin is always glowing. Thank you, sweetheart. I hope the judge gives him the full sentence. Kent Law Firm is a really good account to follow. He's excellent, and he will probably have a better steer on this because he works in that field. Oh, what a small world. Oh, Bristol's great, my love. My IG is in my TikTok bio, and it has lots of food and drink recommendations if that would be useful for you coming to Bristol. What would the full sentence be? He won't get this, but the 2 charges that Diddy has been found guilty of, each of them separately carry 10 years maximum. So let's say he was going to have the whole hog, right? He'd have 20 years altogether, but I don't think that's going to happen. I don't think that's going to happen. And his family is still standing by him. I mean, a part of me says that's your dad, right? That's your son. But at the same time, how could you look at him the same? And imagine all of the other stuff we don't know. Imagine all of this. I agree. I think his mum knows everything. I don't know why. It's just a vibe I get. It's just a vibe. If you're just joining, Diddy has been denied bail. He is not allowed to leave the court for his sentencing. He has to go back into his cell. Everyone that liked this live and shared it and commented, by the way, I really appreciate you. I really do. I find this insane. I'm so happy I can speak to so many people all over the world. And I can't believe I haven't gone live more. What does it... do people like watching lives on TikTok, or do you scroll? I'm so intrigued to know what you prefer. Denied bail, my darling, yes. Denied bail. We like lives. Okay. Oh, Charlotte, I feel sad as well, darling. Love a live. Depends on the live. Yeah, I know what you mean. I like both. Please do more lives. Definitely. I might start doing like one a week where we just sit down and have a little chat about all the celeb gossip that's happening that week. Or something like that. I don't know. Sorry, I just saw something that I need to Google about Diddy. I'm just checking if there's any more updates for you, my gorgeous darlings. I appreciate it's late. Don't stay up late if you've got work tomorrow. You guys need to go to bed. Be good. Sean, I love your content, but it's so refreshing to see you live. Oh, thank you, darling. I hope I pronounced your name properly. Do we know when the sentencing will happen? Okay, so the judge said he had set the sentencing for the 3rd of October, and Diddy's team said, no, we need it quicker. So the judge said, okay, I need you to put together a report. I need the probation officer to put together a report, and we'll go through this on the 8th of July. So next week. Okay? Oh my God, the court is, if this is what people are saying that Nuha shared, the sketch of Diddy. Can you see that? I think this must have been when he was like praying. That was when he thought he was going to walk out the fucking courtroom. Denied! And his family had chartered a fucking plane for him. And the judge said, back down you go. Just checking there's nothing else to tell you, my gorgeous Huns. God, what a day. Fucking crazy. Okay. He didn't get out. Yeah, why is everyone saying an ambulance turned up? What the fuck? That's what I was trying to Google. Where are you seeing that the ambulance turned up? Betty had organised a freak off. Oh, someone fainted. Oh no, I really hope someone hasn't had a seizure. That's scary. So no bail, my love. No bail. He has not been granted bail. I don't know if the charges are able to be retried, my darling. I will have a look into that. He's pretending to be ill so he can do a runner. Fucking hell. Why are we like this? Why are we like this? You're welcome, Sam, my love. You're so welcome. So he will stay in prison until sentencing. I think his team will argue till they're blue in the face that he get out, but it's not going to happen. You can ask me any questions, my darling. Thank you for all these little things you're sending. You're so cute, but don't you dare be sending anything that costs money. Right, I'm just going to find out if someone had if there's a stretcher getting carried into the court. How long till sentencing? I don't know how quickly the judge will bring it forward. He was going to do it in October originally, but they want it quicker. So we'll see. What did you miss? Amy, my darling, he's been denied bail. He is not going anywhere. He's going back down into his cell. I can't see anything about a stretcher being brought in, but I might be able to see it. That's how influencers make money through gifts. Don't do that. Save your money. Good night, Jessica, my lovely. You're so sweet. Who fainted? And what's the source you're getting this from so I can have a look? Sarah Emma, don't you dare be sending me anything that costs you money now. We're in a Cos Lives. You keep that. It was a Daily Mail TikTok, love. Okay. A TikTok live. Oh, I thought you were calling me love. I was like, how British of you. Love. Okay. It's live in front of the courtroom. Everyone's saying he fainted. I can't see any of that, my lovelies. Hello, my gorgeous. Hello, Ireland. Tanzania. Oh my gosh. I love that. This just means we can all chat with one another. Sarah, sorry, I missed your question, darling. What was it? Norfolk loves my UK gals. What witnesses lied? They're not allowed to lie under oath. I'm late, what happened? Diddy has... Singapore? Oh my gosh! Diddy has been denied bail. He is not leaving the courtroom today. He has got to wait until his sentencing. The judge said that he was going to sentence on the 3rd of October. Hi, Nottingham. And the judge said he was going to sentence on the 3rd of October. Diddy's team said, no, we want it sooner than that. So they're having another hearing on the 8th of July where they will present reports and then the judge will decide another sentencing date. As Ivy, thank you for putting this in the chat constantly, darling. Emma, you're so welcome. Sarah, you're so welcome. I'm just standing with the victims constantly. Yes, his bail has been denied. He has got to go back down to his cell. Alexa, play Aegon Locked Up. Do you reckon Diddy has any friends in that jail? I reckon he's bribed them all to fucking do his dirty work. Oh, or from Jamaica. Gosh, I would love to go to Jamaica one day. Do we know what the time is for each charge? Yes. So each of the 2 charges that Diddy has been charged with, each carries a maximum sentence of 10 years each. So if the judge really was to throw the book at him, it would be 20 years altogether, but I do not think that's going to happen. I feel bad for these women. I hope they get some relief from no bail. Me too, my love. My heart was wrenching today when I saw the verdict, and I feel like this is just a tiny slither, a little bit more justice for them, you know. Cassie's lawyer released a statement. I've done a video about it on my page. And he also lodged a letter asking that Diddy not be granted bail. Thank God the judge listened. If you're just joining, Diddy has been denied bail. He has been denied bail. Do you think this will prevent others coming out about any other celebrities? Yep, and I think this will prevent women from speaking out as well. That's the heartbreaking truth. You're so welcome, my love. No need to thank me. You're so welcome. Imagine all the stuff we don't know about the white parties too. Makes my skin crawl. He's been denied bail, small success. I agree, Louise. Stop sending these gifts. They better not cost you money. I appreciate it, but I just don't want anyone to be out of pocket, that's all. Can you tell I'm whispering now because my boyfriend's gone to bed because it's nearly 11:30 in the UK. My heart for poor Cassie. I can't even imagine being as pregnant as Cassie was, having to come face to face with her abuser and relive all of the trauma. I can't even imagine. She is so brave. I'm over here making bolognese sauce for dinner, enjoying your updates in Act 10. Sam, that sounds a delish. All I pray for Cassie is that she's surrounded by love and support and care and tenderness. Did you have a good holiday? Emma, thank you so much for asking, my babe. I did. Had a lovely time. I actually have posted some about it on my travel page, Views with Nat. Shameless plug, if you want to follow. just started a little travel page so I can share my tips, because I am that girly that goes to Ibiza every year. I love Mallorca. I'm going to New York later this year. This type of injustice used to be silence and don't want to talk because it ends up like this. I know, my darling. I am also a Nat. My husband is a Will. Oh my God, I love that so much. Your skin is incredible. I use the MAC products, darling, and the Fenty Skin Cherry Dub Toner. I don't know where I can put that. Maybe I should do a video, but it'd be so out of place on my TikTok, wouldn't it? I've seen this question a lot. How is sex trafficking and transportation to engage in prostitution different things? Oh, I know, it's so confusing, isn't it? Women are not believed anymore. Corinne, I feel a bit defeated like that today as well. What injustice. He was found guilty of 2 counts out of 5. Do you think this has financially hit Diddy hard? I'm not sure, you know. Someone commented earlier that his law team cost 200 million. I mean, sorry if I missed it. When will his sentencing be? So the judge originally said that he was doing the sentencing on the 3rd of October, and Diddy's team said, no, we want it sooner. So the judge said, fine, you need to prepare a report. And the judge is having another hearing, on the 8th of July. So he won't be sentenced on the 8th of July, but they will go through the motions and then there will be a new sentencing date set. I'm still going to be doing recaps on everything, darlings, and I can do some more lives if people want to as well. I'm going to stay on for about 5 more minutes and then I got to go to bed. I got work tomorrow. I presume he's going to go back to the same jail, Sarah. Yeah, the same jail, the same cell. And I hope he thinks about this trial at every waking minute. What's happened? Mrs. MK, he's been denied bail. Diddy is not walking out. What do I do for work? I work in social media, actually. I'm like a social media and TikTok consultant. I used to work at a TikTok agency for 4 years. And now I consult for businesses. I love it. But I am trying to make my own TikTok and stuff pop off. What I would love to do is like be those interviewers on the red carpet with celebrities. Can you imagine? But I think I'm a bit too old. I think the world prefers the young guns. Awesome. Did they charge him? So Diddy was charged with 2 counts out of 5. So he's been charged with 2 counts of transportation to engage in prostitution for Cassie and Jane. Not guilty of racketeering and not guilty of sex trafficking of the 2 of them. So he was only found guilty of 2 counts out of 5. He's been denied bail. Oh, Jess, thank you. And thank you, Kez. Maybe I'm trying to manifest over here. Oh, never too old. You're right. I'm being negative Nancy. Oops. I'm going to turn my laptop off now because I don't need it. Thank you. I'm just catching up. You're so welcome. You're so welcome. Who came out on a stretcher? Honeys, I don't bloody know. I can't find it. Good night, Sarah, my darling. Okay, there have been reports of a witness or individual relating to the Diddy trial fainting. No, this is all old. Did he faint in court? RICO is definitely difficult to prove. And this is where I think if you're putting a bunch of people in a room, a jury, they have no legal understanding and they just have to prove beyond reasonable doubt with the evidence, then it's really difficult. I mean, I can't even imagine being in their situation. Can you? Can't even imagine. Yeah, the lives of people, I don't know where those lives are. Shall I look on TikTok on my laptop? What shall I search? Did he faint in court? Really? Sorry, my darlings, I'm just trying to see. Outside person collapses outside of Diddy trial. Oh. I'm upset as well for the victims. I am. Okay, I found the video where someone's fainted. I don't like people being filmed when they're having a medical crisis. It's not very respectful, is it? Do you know if they have early release in American prisons? You know what? I don't know. I know in the UK, if you have been, obviously Diddy went to down into his cell, didn't he, in September before the case started in May. And in the UK, that would then be deducted, like taken off of your sentence. I don't know if it's the same in America. What do you think the sentence will be? I don't have any idea. Has he been let out on bail? He has not been let out on bail, my darling. The judge has denied it. So he's got to go back down. If you're just joining, Diddy has been denied bail today. A small victory, I feel. I feel deflated by the verdict. I do as well, sweet. But karma is a bitch. And Diddy knows what he did. And now he can sit in his cell and think about it. And the world has seen. Remember, the world has seen. The world has heard the evidence. Night, night, darling. I think I'm going to log off shortly as well, my darlings. But I can go live again if I know that people enjoy it. A very small victory. I followed you the whole way through. Thank you, Charmaine. I hope I'm pronouncing your name properly. Thank you for being here. I'm in the UK. I'm worried for Cassie's safety. I'm worried for everyone that testified to safety, honestly. Genuinely worried. I'm in the UK, so it's 11:30 at night here. What part of the country do you live? In the southwest. I'm from Devon originally. I live in Bristol. Night, Ivy, my darling. Hope to speak to you again soon in the comments or on here. Sleep well. What is the max, like 20 years? Yes, over each, he's been charged with 2 charges of transportation to engage in prostitution, and each of those carries a maximum of 10 years. So that would be 20 years altogether, but I highly doubt he is going to get that. Hey, Grace Bristol, gal. Chloe, thank you, my love. So the judge has denied Diddy bail today, so he's going back down. Right now, he's going back down. I'm so sad for all the victims too, but I'm finding solidarity in that other people feel the same, because that reminds me that the world is, you know, just reminds me that the world has humanity. I know, I feel for Cassie so much. She's so brave. She's so brave. All right, my darlings. I am going to go to bed now. I can see people joining. Diddy has been denied bail. That's the update. Charmaine, definitely, my darling. Can they appeal? I'm sure they are going to try and do everything they can to. Night, night, Grace. Night, my love. They're going to do everything they can. Hills, you are so welcome. Thank you for being here. Okay, my loves. I do think the jurors might have been frightened, yes. But that's just my opinion. Not everyone has to agree with me. Good night, Charmaine, my love. Hopefully chat with you soon. I like this little kiss. Good night, Jess. I hope you managed to sleep. 3 weeks to go. Chat soon. Bye, my love. The update is Diddy has been denied bail. Sentencing was set for October the 3rd, but Diddy's team want this to happen sooner, so there's a hearing on July the 8th, not a sentencing hearing, a hearing to go through the report. And then the judge will set a new date for sentencing. You're a sweet soul. You're a sweet soul. For writing that lovely comment. People are joining and I want to give you the update, but I've also got to go to bed. Diddy has been denied bail. Night, night. Night, night. Good luck on the school run. I've tried to be informative. That's all I wanted. If we don't get the skincare and makeup routine, I can give it to you again. I have said it in this video, but basically it's the MAC skincare that's in this packaging. And I use the foam cleanser because it's so nice. And then I use this after. This is a Cherry Dove toner from Fenty Skin. I have really oily skin, so I love this. And then I put this Hyper Skin Canvas Balm. I do that twice a day. And it's fucking amazing. It's a bit expensive, but it's worth it. So there's the skincare, my darling. If you're joining now, Diddy has been denied bail. He has to go back down to his cell. The judge set the sentencing date for October the 3rd. Diddy's team want to bring this forward. So they're having a hearing on July the 8th to go through these, and then the judge will set a new sentencing date. Diddy's team tried to argue that he should be allowed bail because he's been a model prisoner and his daughters were in the courtroom. They don't have a mother. And the judge still said, no, you're too violent, you're too dangerous, you're not getting bail. Night, night, Khalil, my darling. Sleep well. I'm going to go to bed as well now, guys, but I will keep recapping you on videos and just comment if you want me to go live again, and I will do. But yeah, Diddy's bail has been denied, and that's the update. Thank you all for being here.